Okay, I'm back. So, how's everyone doing? Hopefully, everyone's having a great day. After all, it's a beautiful Sunday. Once again, it's time to go live and do this and have some fun. So, how's everyone doing this fine day? Just putting it out there. Well, I noticed JL Printing's on, so I'm going to say hi to him. And so thanks for jumping in. Also, same to you too, 3D Printing Kid. Thanks for coming on. It seems like we are great. Well, that's great to hear. Well, Tia. Yeah, this is not anything alcoholic. It's just ginger ale. Someone says I'm drinking it on the job, you know? Just saying. So, I don't know what I'm going to be talking about tonight. The reason I'm doing this live stream, I've been doing a lot of live streaming lately. It's only because myself, I know personally I haven't been doing a lot of reviews or anything else from printing wise. I've been kind of slacking off, and I'm sorry about that. It's just I've been so running around. I've been so tired also dealing with everything in my life. It's not been a fun week. Last 2 weeks have just been kind of like chicken chop off its head and watch it run around. That's basically what my life's been the last couple days. Not fun at all. So, anyways, I should show you what I've been spending money on because people send me donations. You don't have to. I do like them. Don't get me wrong. Donations always help me buy more equipment and help me, make this channel better. But, I can understand not everyone has money to give out. But if you do, and you want to throw a few bucks, I have no problem with that. I'm also going to set up a Patreon. Hopefully you guys want to sign up to Patreon. I don't know. I'm going to have like everything all set up. Hopefully I'll have the Discord up by then and everything will be up and running. So I did spend some money, a lot of money, on a new system here. I'm going to show it to you in a second. So with my videos, they've been coming out pretty dark. Coloring not being right or anything like that when I'm doing video on the go. And this was a problem at Murph. I basically had to be really smart with Murph to get the right lighting and everything else. I had to go through my settings, my camera, do some changes. Yeah, it was really tricky at Murph. That's why you guys got such good quality and such good audio quality because, well, I worked my butt off trying to clean up the audio afterwards. I mean, it's a lot of work to take those interviews and put them together. But, I wanted them to be my first videos, just to give you guys a taste of what Murph was if you weren't there and to get you more interested in 3D printing if you were a newcomer to the whole idea of it. So let's see here. There we go. So what I did is I bought this new light. This is from a company known as Aperture Lighting. This light is rated as a CIR, and this is related to like blue light specs and everything else. It has a CRI 95 plus rating. This light is super bright. I would say it probably hits the 96 was it 69 59 K, which is how we read Kelvin of how much light is in it. How many LEDs in this? I don't know. I didn't count it. I didn't see that it's in the manual either. Let me see if I can see if it says on here. It just says I can expand this up to 9 panels. That's all it says. It doesn't say how many lights are in it. If this is true, and this is why it's called the H198. I would think maybe it's 190 decimal number. Maybe that's how many LEDs are in this. It is a fairly big light and heavy. Like, I mean, like this thing has a lot of weight to it. Yeah, it doesn't tell me how many LEDs in it. What I was looking at is the rating of how much Kelvin comes out of this. And the guy said, with fresh batteries, you'll notice like it goes from, I think it was, Kelvin's just way weird, but I'll show you guys how bright it is. I'll use my face for this, okay? So, now looking at it, That's the first setting. Oh, sorry. This light has a sensitive dial. That's at full brightness. Yeah. That is bright. I mean, if you can see how much of color there is, like my face is getting washed out by the whiteness. Okay. So also, I have a diffuser lens, which I'm going to turn this off so you guys, so I don't bling you. There we go. I'm not using this with a DSL camera. I'm actually using this for video. So this is going to be used with my video camera, which is this little buddy right here. Hang on, let me go grab it. And I don't have no idea where my video camera's going. Oh, there you are, little boy. So, actually, I don't need these. What am I wearing these for? I don't know. Did anybody watch Walter's video he just was doing on Little TiVo? Did he ever get that thing working right? Or no one's really sure on that one? Or is Walter still live? Because it didn't show on my screen that it was live still. All right, there it goes. So when I'm using this camera here, I have it on this rack, okay? This is a U-rack. Is meant for stabilizing video so you can hold the camera like this and not cause handshake or movement. It's also used as a way to carry your camera around. But what I like about this one right here is this. 3 cold shoes. So what happens is the light gets mounted actually to the cold shoe. And I'll show it to you in a second. The mounting kit. So here it is right here. This is the mounting kit for the aperture light. So what I do is I adjust it for what I need it for. So I'm just going to loosen this off here. And what's nice about this is the pivoted head, so I can pivot it wherever I need it. So let's unscrew this. So, and then I have to undo this. Okay, so we're going to put the light on here. So set where I want my ball to be at. Is that center? It works. Yep. Now loosen this off here. Well. Depending on it. Getting this mounted is the tricky part. But usually most people, when they mount these, they never take them off again. Take that off for a second. Can you stop moving? There we go. Okay. Stupid thing. Slide in. Put that into place. There we go. Put the light on. I know this is an interesting video for you guys. I know. I'm just trying to get everything hooked up here. There it goes. And there you go. Full lighting rig. It's a little bit high. I agree. I don't like this being this high, but no, it's doing what it needs to do. So all I need to do is turn this on. And that will give me more light to broadcast. So it lights up the area. So I'm not getting so much of a darkness. And then I can videotape and get the interview done right. And with it being as bright as it can go up to, depending on how bright I want it, would allow me to, figure out how bright to make it be. There you go. But there seems to be a problem with the light, so I'm going to take that back to Henry's. I'm going to have them look at it and see if that's an actual defect in it, or if I need a new light. And technically, if I need a new light, then they might just resend me. They might just give me a new light well in there. So, hoping that they can fix it. But I just started doing this today when I was testing it out. So, yeah, it is what it is. And I got tons of rechargeable batteries for this damn thing. So I'm not too concerned. What I am concerned about, though, is how long these last. I was told about 4 to 5 hours you can get out of the AAA batteries. But what I might just do is I might just bow down and buy the Sony MPs, which is what this uses on the back of it. So you can use a Sony battery and just plug it on here and it'll power it up for even longer time. So I'm probably going to do that instead. But yeah, it's nice to have the ability to do that. Plus I also got the 2 color filters. So I got a diffuser, diffuse the white so it's not so harsh. And then I have the warm color so I can give it a little bit more warmth looking to it. That's what the orange is for. Give you more of a warm color. But they provide those in the kit, so I can't complain. And it's compact. I mean, the fact that I get a carrying case for it too makes it really nice. And really, it's video. The reason I do that is for video reasons only. I think we lost somebody. Did we lose somebody? NJ, are you still in the house? Oh, so do I. I like to do some cool colors, but sometimes you want the full whiteness that gives you that. You just use a diffuser to get you that brightness, and then you can always edit it inside any of your video editors. I think we lost NJ though, or yeah, NJ, yeah. Well, we got 3 other printers going on, which I'm not too happy about. We have, let's see, who's printing? Who's doing video too? Let's see here. Oh yeah, we got competition. We got a music show happening tonight. According to here, Print and Play is out there too. And Joe Mike Terralini? Terrian? Oh yeah. JMT he's also doing his live assembly of his printed solid enclosure Prusa MK2/MK3. So yeah, everybody's doing something today. Just can't win. Oh, really? How have you heard anything about the fair? Like any good reviews, bad reviews yet? Or has no one said anything yet because they still haven't recorded their stuff, I gather. Oh, you were at Bay Area. Okay, yeah. So, who did you meet, anyways? Just out of curiosity. Who did you run into? Well, usually the Bay Fair Maker Fair is usually aimed at all different types of makers, but yeah, it's usually dominated by 3D printers mostly, from what I was told. Oh, cool. So 3D printing professor was there too. Awesome. Yeah, I want to ask him. Really, do ties calm him? I'm a little curious about that. Just for the sake of it. I want to know, do ties really calm him? Because after watching his build with that TiVo, I can tell him right now, TiVos, they're not nice they're not nice to work with. I I know people that have TiVos, and I know those people, they don't mind pain, but after having a TiVo, they literally want to throw that TiVo in the garbage. TiVo's systems, if oh, that's cool. So I look forward to seeing that video when you get it together. So you entered Joel. So you did Joel, you did Tom, and you did Perugia. Cool. Who else? Did you see anyone else there? Like J-Man or oh, what's his name? I can't remember his name now. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Timothy Hogan went down there or not. I know Iowa didn't go. I know Country didn't go. Wondering if Maker New made it out there, but probably not. Yeah, I knew Angus wasn't going. Angus, he was live last night in where he was, and I sent him a message, said you didn't make it to Maker Fair. He's like, no, can't make it to Maker Fair. I'm not even going to make it to Earth this year. It's like I'm missing a lot this year, but he's like, hopefully, while I'm back. Okay. Oh, he says he's going to jump off, and I just noticed the viewership went back up to 2. So, who else? If you're on here, don't be afraid. Say hi. We don't bite. We just chat. So while we wait, I guess I should give you guys what's going on. So I was supposed to go to filaments.ca this week, and I did. I went on Friday. I'm just looking for the. We talked a little bit about the master spool. There's some changes happening to this spool. I can't say it because I'm not allowed. Just saying. Also, on the other hand, there was also, we talked about a couple other things, what he wants to film, what we're going to film, what we're going to cover, and what's going to happen to his channel and what's happening to my channel. So I'm going to have a couple printers to play with soon. Oh yeah, this was news to me too. So there's going to be an unboxing, a building of one of the printers. I think he wants me to build it, or he's going to build it. That's what we're trying to figure out. Do you want me to be part of their videos, or are you looking for me just to film it? Because in one state, yeah, I can be there and build it on behalf of Filaments.ca and put up on Filaments.ca, but that leaves nothing for my channel. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, they got the Ender 3s in. They just got them in on Friday. They will be available on sale as Tuesday. I was offered one for a really good price, and I kind of said no. I just don't have the room, nor do I have the money right now to be forking out on the new printer. And he told me, and we discussed it. So I'll probably be going there Wednesday on Fire Emblem later, saying, do you want to do it Wednesday night, Tuesday night? What night's good for you? And once I know that, then I will go there. We'll do the filming, and I'll have coverage of the Fusion 4, which is a $5,000 printer. I will also have access to the Ender 3, which should be interesting to look at. I like what Creative has done. I will not deny that. I'm also trying to get my hands on a ANET A8, only because I want something to build on the channel, for you guys, and just you guys can watch me go epically enraged and go cuckoo and scream at the top of my lungs and watch me go want to kill myself. How's that for fun? Now I felt like that with the when I was building the when I was building my Tronix X1, Troxy XY1. That was fun. I wanted to kill myself so much. It got confusing as heck, and I posted it on my other channel, on my regular channel, which is just labeled Ron M. So if you guys are looking for any of that information, I can definitely, put it in links if you guys want it. I just need to see yes, place in link or whatever. And if you have Twitter, TJX DJ City will be no longer valid anymore. I am changing my name. But if you're on Twitter right now, and before I change my name, you can always go online now and add you to my Twitter. You can add yourself to my Twitter account. I'll see you logging in, and yeah. So that's an option that you have available. Just checking out something here. Sorry, I'm just fixing something here, guys. Sorry. Something came across my Instagram, so I'm just looking at it right now. That's nothing important. But, because I do follow Jose Batista, I'll put that in the follow. But yeah, since everybody's live building, I can see why my numbers are low this time around and why there's only like 1 or 2 people watching. But I have put it out there on Twitter that I am live, so it is what it is, I guess. And for the people that are going to be watching this after the fact, I know it's going to seem kind of weird, but you know what? It's one of the things. It's one of the things. Yeah, I'm just looking at everything that's going on in the world. Everybody's talking about um, this group BTS, which is some Korean group, boy band. Yeah, nothing big there. Yeah. Hmm. See if we can bring some more people in. If not, then I will kill the feed after 30 minutes. Because all I got is one person that's saying that's viewing me, yet they're not even chatting, so I have no idea who that person is. Yeah, so, well, don't know if I should kill the feed or continue on going, but yeah, it's been a fun chatting for a little bit. That was. I mean, I do this every Sunday, anyways, but just the way it is, I guess. Sometimes you go live and you can get everyone, and sometimes you can go live and you get nobody. It's just a way, it's just a crack of the way. It's like, luck of the draw. It's what it is what it is, I guess. See here. Yeah, so you know what, guys, let's call this a night because, well, no one's out even talking to me now, and I've been going for this for about half an hour. I was hoping to get some more people in here, but it seems like everybody that I was talking to has gone and has done their own thing, and I'm grateful for everyone that watched, but since there's nothing else to talk about, really, and, I talked about everything we're going to be doing and stuff I'm going to be filming with Filmins.ca. That's about it, really. So, and since there's nothing else to show or talk about or do, we'll just end it here now. Oh, hang on. Uncle Ron just came in. Hey, Uncle Ron, how's it going? Yeah, Uncle Ron. Sorry to say this. You may be the only one in my channel right now. 3D Printing Kit was on. NJ Printing was on. And that was about it. It's been slow and painful this today. Only because what's happening is no one else is on. I swear. You got Joe Mike Trinelli. He's doing his unboxing and install of his enclosure for his Prusa. We got Print and Play doing his thing. So most of my viewerships watch those two channels. So it's like, why did I go live for? Kind of like what happened on Friday. I went live just to talk about a new light I picked up from Aperture, from the folks at Henry's Cameras. They had them on sale, so I grabbed one. It's a good light, but other than that, the viewership's been kind of like went down really fast because what happened? Well, Friday Night Community happened, and everybody was talking about printing, so I was like, yeah. Yeah, you watch both of those channels too, so yeah. And about Fun King was doing his thing on Friday night, so it was like, I'm not part of that community in a sense. Like, I consider myself a newbie that happens to know a fair bit more than a newbie does when it comes to 3D printing, but I understand more about video and lighting, and I kind of like concentrate on that more right now because that's what I need to buy because I don't have the equipment to make the other work. So it's kind of like a catch-22. In other words, you need this to do this, but without, you need this to do this, but if you don't have this, then you can't do this. Yeah, I'm in that boat right now, so it's been fun. Oh, boy. But, hey, I do like your stuff also that you do on your channel. I think I've seen a couple of videos already, and I know you send Funking stuff all the time, which is kind of cool. I'm basically the Canadian outside of the whole box area, but, I consider myself a mid to novice when it comes to this stuff because I cannot get PETG to actually print nicely. I've had some issues with it. I've had it collapse on me. I've had it go stringing monster on me, so still experimenting with this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I've been told. PETG can string a lot and become what I like to call the string monster, or the filament monster, as I like to call it. Some people have cookie monsters. In the 3D printing world, we have filament monsters. What are you printing, by the way? Just out of curiosity. There he is. I haven't seen you in a long time, Mike. How you doing, buddy? So we got Uncle Ron in the house. We got Mike in the house. Yay. Now we're starting to have a party. Now, you guys are seeing also 3 viewers, right? Cool. Yeah, I don't have a Power Star yet. The only 2 printers I have is a CR10 and my Troxy X1. That's it. But the Troxy X1, I want to do something with that and see how far I can throw it and see what I can make it do. Well, the printer itself is a good printer. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to do a review on that printer. Like me right here is a control box for it. I just haven't wired it back up because it's a wiring monster of cables. And it's a pain in the butt when you wire it back into this box. Are you saying like PETG, no support whatsoever under it, and it bridged it across with no problem? Wow. I was saying, yeah. So this is a controller box. This controller box is horrible. The Melzian here is horrible. Everything about this is horrible. The fact that I have to click in go. Now here's the kicker. So you see all 4 buttons, right? You think all 4 would work. This one doesn't work. This has no function. So to go back, you have to hit back, forward, then hit enter. But only these 3 buttons control it. So you have 1, 2, and then this one here. And the thing is, it is so hard to go through the menu because you have to go click, 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 click. Well, that clicking sound is just annoying. But the printer is super quiet. That's the nice thing about this thing. But yeah, it's super quiet. When I fire it up, get everything wired back in the box, get the box turned on, you guys will hear it, and you guys will be like, "Whoa, that's quiet." I'll be like, "Yep, it is a super quiet printer," and that's one of the things I like about the printer, is how quiet it is. But it is what it is, right? I might do that review tomorrow or tonight, or no, sorry, tomorrow, because what I gotta do is I still gotta hook up my printer, get the printer powered up, and then get it going again. So what's everybody using anyways? Just out of curiosity. Uncle Ron, and since this is the first time you've been on my stream, so thank you for coming on anyways. What do you use for your printer? Do you use like Cura, or are you more a simplified 3D fan, slicer? What's your flavor of program you use to operate your printers on? Yeah, that's all I'm using right now is personally myself is Cura. I've heard a lot of people telling me to go with simplified 3D, and I just like going, yeah, but Cura is so much better. The new version that just came out. I just can't see myself switching. Yep, simplified 3D. As I know, Ron, you like that. Hey, Mike, I know you like that program. Yeah, everybody told me to go simplified 3D, so I might go over that side. Okay, cool. What about I don't know who else is on the channel. It just came up to 4, so if the others are on here, say hi. Don't be afraid. We're all friendly people, and if you haven't hit the subscribe, I guess right here, yeah, would be right down there would be the subscribe button and the bell. Don't forget to hit both of them, and that way you're notified whenever we go live. Just saying. But if you're not new to this channel, thank you for coming in and watching this live. And if you want to chat with us, please do. Because honestly, if you guys aren't chatting, I probably would have killed this feed long ago. Because all I was doing was coming in just to chat about anything and everything and nothing in between. I mean, 3D printing is something I do. Video games is something I do. Playing with lighting is something I do. And just playing around with audio and just having some fun and chatting with others is what I do also. And that's the whole thing. As I put it, no one is in competition with each other because this is such a small community. A lot like I say with podcasters. I did videos about podcasting, but me and Ray get along well. Me and Dave Jackson get along well. And we consider each other friends. We don't consider each other enemies. And I think in this community, we got to feel the same. I believe in this community, we all feel the same way too. We're all here to help each other because we want to get farther out. Thing is, I've been part of communities before, and I've been burned by communities, so I tend to stay outside looking in the moment, but still want to get my own word out there, I guess, in a sense. No offense to anyone that's there, but you get burned once, you're kind of shy to go into the fire again because you don't want to get burned again. Just saying. And it's a little bit about, looking at it that way. That's why I'm not really big in the community right now, or I want to bring something that someone enjoys or somebody enjoys. And I guess that's what it is I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build something here, and not sure if my videos are getting through, or I know it takes time to build and become better. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not afraid to come on YouTube and express my views and talk about, 3D printing when I run into things. Okay, my wheel's spinning round and round. I'm still alive. Good. But at the same point, I just want to make sure that everybody's happy with what I'm producing. But, you know, like the interaction's been great. I've been happy, like Apocalypse Survive. I've been happy that people are commenting on my videos. That does help. You know, pressing the like button if pounding that thumbs up. You know, if you like what I do, that's great. Thumbs down, not too happy with, but it is what it is. I like to know why I'm getting thumbs down. I mean, everyone would like to know why we get thumbs down. Yeah, so, it's those things. So, one other thing I want to bring up. I got this email I got a message a couple days ago that said someone left a comment on my page, one of my videos. And after reading it and thinking about it, it sounded more like spam than anything else. But this is the one that came through that I was a little worried about. Cool stream. No, that's not it. Apocalypse Survivor. Interesting, I deleted it. Okay, yeah, I deleted it. Basically, the review was like, hey, love your stuff, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. It sounded very generic. You know, loved your videos. You know, I have a channel here on a certain website he mentioned, which I'll pull up right now. He had something on pinshape.com, which is his logo and everything else. And he's like, you guys can download all my forms here and download this. And it just was like on Pinshape. I'm like, I don't know who Pinshape is, so I looked a little bit more into them. Pinshape is an interesting website, you know, if you're looking for different objects to print and everything else. But the way this guy was pimping it sounded more like he was pimping himself. And the fact he only had one video on his channel, I just went, you know what? No. Deleted that comment because the comment was almost like spam. Yeah. When I look at comments and I see them as spam, I will delete the comment. If the comment's rude, I will delete the comment. Like if someone said, hey, you should go F die, F this, F that, then yeah, those are getting deleted immediately. Anyone that says swear words or whatever, they're being deleted. Only because I want to keep this civil, safe environment. Sure, yeah, I let the odd F-bomb slip out, but it slips out, but that's because it needed to be said. I mean, I've gotten mad many, many, many times, and I've dealt with companies that really tick me off. Like Amazon was supposed to send me a shipment of filament. I needed it right away to finish a project. Well, guess what? Amazon goofed. They didn't put my name on the package, and they were sending it back to Amazon. That doesn't help me today, and I paid extra to have that shipped day one. She's like, urgh. Okay. Speaking of which, Zone Star. Isn't it just another copy of a don't they not follow? Sorry, the Zone follow? Yeah, I'm having problems speaking today. Thank you for understanding. Anyways, all of you. Uncle Ron, question for you. Zone Star. I've not played with their printers before. Are they following the GPL compliance or are they not GPL compliance? Or they're like another kit that's out there? Okay. I was just wondering if you knew or not, because you have them, so. But, just thought I would ask. That's all. Let me just fix this channel here, because I'm not happy with the colors I'm getting right now. Go back to the green, which was a little bit more legible to read. Save settings. There we go. Go back to live. Editor. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to have a dual extruder myself, and the price was right. Exactly. And to be able to print 2 colors would be awesome. Or 4 colors. There is a printer out there that's kind of interesting, guys, that you might want to keep your eye out for. It is a print head that's coming out for the CR10. I found this out. It's for a CR10. And what it does by pixel. Yeah, so it drops both colors into into the down shaft, into the hot end, and then the hot end extrudes that color. So say if you drop down drop down certain colors to make it like a dark red, it'll create that super dark red. Say you want to print out yellow, it'll go boom boom, cut, stick the right ones in. So all the time these filaments are being shoved down to the hot end, and what it's doing is doing it like by pixel by pixel by pixel, trying to get you the best color of those pixels. It's actually I watched it action about 3 months ago. I saw this, and my jaw went from here to I had a jaw down here. I was like, wow, it was just, yeah. It looks amazing too. Now, it looks like little blocks throughout the design, but you're getting that color that you need. So I was like, pixel by pixel. That's going to be tricky for a printer to do, I would think. And what's loaded up with was your 3 colors, red, green, blue, and I believe black was the 4th color in there, or was it white? I think it was white was the 3rd color. Sorry, 4th color. And what it does, it pulls whatever it needs from each of those colors and starts building the building blocks as it prints out. Now, if we can get down to 1 pixel per millinch for designs, that would be probably the most amazing part about 3D printing. I mean, I would love to get my hands on this nozzle. Apparently, this company's working with Creality to produce this head. And there's the ones that gave me a roll of charcoal black, which I've been meaning to write to them and say, your charcoal black is amazing. Filament. Sorry to yawn, people. It's been a long day. But, yeah, filament black. It's like this black charcoal color. Let me see if I can get it wrapped the roll. Be back in a second. Hey, Apocalypse Survivor and Red Light both come in at the same time? Wow. Okay, that's kind of cool. So this is it right here. The charcoal I was talking about. When it prints out really nice. It looks fabulous printed. I just haven't found anything else I need to print with this color, so. But I may have something I might be printing out tonight, so. Now, as you can see, Apocalypse and Red Light, they both have wrenches, and they're ready to hit anybody that falls out of line, so just be prepared. So, Apocalypse, thanks for your words. That was great reading them this morning when I got the comment came through. I don't know. That's a problem. This charcoal stuff, it was given to me in this box. Just a 3D print filament. No name, no nothing on it. And this is good filament. So I got to find his name, the guy that sent me this, and say, listen, you got to put this out on the market. It's good filament. It really turned out really, like, it has this charcoal color, like I just can't explain it. It's really rich. And more like I want to say, hey, Sell this brand. I will buy this. It was nice. We only use them on each other. Well, you're going to use wrench on each other? So, Apocalypse. So, I got to get the right voice here. Give me a second here. I think it's 68 is what I want. Let's see. And see if we can get the right voice here.
Wow. 75? There we go. All right. Okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah. Well,
there you go. Okay. How's that sounding? Better? Yeah? Okay. Maybe not. Maybe so. But let's... Too spooky. Yeah, I bet that'll hurt your ears. Okay. Go with 73. 74. There we go. Yay! Now I got a high-pitched voice. Okay, in the red... 79... Nope. 78... Nope.
77. Okay. How's this for sound? In the back room, where the red shorts is Apocalypse Survival. And in the yellow shorts, where the yellow shorts in the red room is Rainbow Finish. So with everybody in the event, let's get ready to rumble.
I creepily dialed it up to 11. Welcome to my little home. Okay, that's the one. Hopefully it's not too bad, but I've turned them both off now, so you don't have to listen to that creepy voice of mine. Creepily dialed it up to 11 now. Yeah. But hey, those two want to take it out? Yeah, you guys can do that again. You've been printing in 4D again, haven't you? Who, me? I don't know what you mean by printing in 4D. I know you can print in 3D. I don't know what 4D would be. What would be 4D actually? Just a curiosity. Like, I'm baffled by the idea of 4D. Honestly, what would be 4D? What do you think? Would that be like real, like in front of you where you can look at them at 360 degrees and it's an actual human being, but you can put your hand through it like a hologram almost? I guess that would be 4D. Huh. I don't know. Also, it's new talk. Now, a lot of you know me for liking this stuff. Where is it? I'm a big fan of less is better. So something like this, which is it's made by Filaments.ca. They have made their own master spool. Well, I went talking with them about the master spool, which is this spool right here. And they have said there are some problems with this, and they realize that he is not going to be changing the design, but what they're thinking of is a way to fix some of the problems that are coming, that we're starting to see in the world of printing, and they're working on it. So that's going to be interesting once they finish where the print's going to be that's going to fix the whole printing spool idea of this one. They also got a new printed spool coming out soon. I'm going to be able to get that soon. So once I get that, my grade's going on it. The only problem is I find that the vacuum seal isn't as good as it used to be. I find within a week you lose the vacuumness of it, and it's just like full of air. See? Air. So, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but that's to be said. But honestly, I do prefer their stuff over a lot of other filaments I've used because it's cheap. $14 a roll. Yes, $14 Canadian a roll. So the problems I have, what are the problems I have that you have noticed? What do you mean by problems I've noticed? Are you talking like with the filament itself or with the spool itself? Like this spool. If you're talking about this spool, the problem I have the worst with this spool is that you can't print. You can only use one side of the spool. So say if you put the roll on the wrong way and you have it with the metal sticking towards your, sticking out, and you're printing and your rod is right here, your spool holder sticks right here, and it gets locked on these metal bits, and then it doesn't move anymore, and then you got a wrecked print because the filament broke and it went to Filament Monster. Yeah, this will do this. I've had this get locked up on my CR10 as it's going through. All of a sudden get clunk. And I hear it, and it's like I have to run over there and fix it and try to unspool it while it's still printing without wrecking the print, and then have it go again. And then all of a sudden, clink again. If it rolls towards it, clink, locks up, and then it's like, won't move again. So then I have to fight with it again. Yeah, that is the main thing that I've said I've noticed with this happening, and apparently I'm not the only one. Apparently a lot of others have told them about that, and they're coming up with a new idea to prevent that from happening. Maybe like a little washer or something that goes on top of this metal piece to stop this from getting caught on machines. So that's going to be nice to see if they can come up with an idea for that, because this, they can't redesign it. Personally, myself, my idea was just to take a drill and drill deeper and then put the screws in there. And then I might even cut off a section of the thread about maybe that much so that they countersink almost inside the hole. But then you come to the other problem because it has no front thumb screw or anything. There's no way to actually, put it in without, having a proper screw. The new printed print it yourself spool is a lot nicer looking. It answers the filament getting stuck on stuff print, including the raised logo, which is a little bit of annoyance. Yeah, this is it. So this bolt comes out. So those are two screws. But what they're doing is they're selling this spool to the people who can't print their own spool because they don't have enough room on their printer. There are some people that just don't have the room on the bed to print the spool, or have the time to print the spool, or are buying filament and want to buy a cheap filament to do the spool. Well, so they give you this. I would have preferred the non this, and I just like doing my printed one personally myself. So that's just me. Yeah, the one that threads on the spool itself is the one that I use, which is from filaments.ca. And it's like two halves, one's red, one's white. I showed it before in one of my videos, and I've talked about it a couple times. They didn't beef up the thin side of the spool, no. I'm a little disappointed with that, but They did tell me, print it at 20 and you should have no problem with the strength and mentality. And yeah, the strength has been holding up, so I'm not too concerned about it. But yeah, no, I have my little beef with that part. But other than that, I understand why they did it, but yeah. Yeah, no, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, they changed a little bit of the print design around. They haven't posted it on Thingiverse yet because he's still working on it. But the new one is going to be vastly superior to the first one. And I can't wait to get my hands on it. But they said they're going to send it to me. So they're going to come up with an idea for it. Ooh. The Rova 4D? You got a link for that? Oh, shoot. Yeah, you can't send a link, can you, Uncle Ron? Well, if you want to send me a link, let's see what we can do for you. There you go, Uncle Ron. So you can post it. I'll take the wrench off you afterwards. Oh, Apocalypse Survivor at same project. Okay, let's have a look at this. So give me a moment, guys. I'm going to take the wrench off of Uncle Ron here for a second. Sorry, Uncle Ron. Don't mean to remove your wrench, but yeah. And we're going to look at it together now. Display capture. There it is. Let's make it full screen. Yeah. What about cookies? Don't give a damn. Okay, Rova 4D. Order now. Let's see what this thing looks like. Let's watch the video, shall we?
Hi, I'm Chris Gibson, President and Lead Architect at ORD Solutions. We've had 2 successful Kickstarter campaigns. Our backers' support made those projects a reality. We've listened to their suggestions. We've made the printer bigger, faster, stronger, easier to use, and we've added a new dimension to 3D printing, full color blending. Introducing the Rova 4D. The Rova 4D is an improvement in every way. It has a 12 by 12 by 12 inch build volume, aerospace grade aluminum frame, THK profiled bearings, Z ball screw, dedicated dissolvable support and flexible filament extruders, automatic bed leveling, a print layer cooling fan, liquid cooled hot ends, and a wireless interface. As a 3D printer, it is the best value in the industry. But it's more than that. It's a full color 3D printer. It works by using cyan, magenta, yellow, black, and white filaments and feeding them into one hot end where they are blended or mixed together at various ratios to get unique new colors. CMYK, like your office inkjet printer. You wouldn't think about going back to black and white TV. Full color 3D printing is a better experience. Instead of buying filament in a specific color and then loading it into the printer, you simply select the colors you want visually from an infinite palette and the printer automatically adjusts the color. Even though our professional grade printers will please even the most critical engineer, we've made it so easy to print in full color that even a child can do it. It's as easy as pick, paint, print. First, pick your model from the millions of free models that are already available online. Then paint the model.
I'm going to paint a gecko.
Then print the model. We're still prototyping the Rova 4D and making leaps and bounds every day. Please help us fund the successful completion of our project by picking your pledge level from
So it's
the right
not
side
built
of the page
yet. Interesting.
and sharing our project on Facebook and Twitter.
Interesting. So we're not paying. So they're saying, oh, we built it, but we really haven't built it. Okay, guys. If you want to pledge $25, you just get a T-shirt. Yeah. If you want to pledge $2,000, what do we get? Oh, the $450,000 one's the best one? Okay. Let's see the 400. There it is, 4,500 early bird. Oh, boy. You get the printer. Oh, so it's shipped in Canada and the United States second. Interesting. Huh. Wow. Yeah. No. And I look at this right here. The reward is no longer available. So I have to pay the $4,600. Hey guys, how about this? Why don't you guys donate that money to me? We'll donate enough that we can that I get it, and then once I have it, then I'll ship it off to Ron. Then once Uncle Ron does his review with it, then he ships it off to Red Light. Red Light ships it off to Apocalypse of Fire. Apocalypse of Fire ships it off to Mike, and it gets shipped back to me. How's that sound? Sounds like we can all do it. Just can't wait, you guys. Yeah, no, I'm kidding with you guys. I wouldn't force you all to do that. I mean, but you know, I feel like writing to them and seeing this printer, but they'll probably just blow me off because I'm only a small YouTuber, and that's the problem with the small YouTubers. We're like, even myself, I'm only at what 64, 65 users. That's it. And I mean, to get myself up to the number I want to be, it's tricky. Yeah. Now, if they say, yeah, we can ship it out to, say, to a whole bunch, like if we can like get enough YouTubers together and just say, listen, you ship it to one YouTuber, that YouTuber does some printing with it, writes a review of it, then he's going to ship it off on your behalf to the other YouTuber. That YouTuber is then going to look at it, write a review about it, and then it'll help you build your, you know, your thing out. But yeah. Yeah, and I would like the content. You know, it's just, you know, time and content grows channels. I understand that, and I understand what's needed. But sometimes it's hard for the little guy because the little guy runs out of content. He can't produce anything, and then the channel goes downhill. And with any small channels like that, exactly. So those channels say it's too much work for them, the bigger channels, because they have enough stuff to talk about. Yeah, it's not like $9, man. They're talking US dollars there. So if our dollar is worth 70 cents American, you do the math. It's even more expensive for us. Hey, Rover, you just missed some good talk. We were just talking about the craziness of a printer that we just found, that Uncle Ron pointed us to. And Uncle Ron wants us to spend crazy amounts of money on a printer. Oh, anytime, man. Glad I can help you out. You know, just remember those little guys that help you out, eh? So, Rover's trying to win some stuff, so what I did is I decided to go on a couple of his channels and say yes, I will. I back him for it, so hopefully he wins these things and remembers the little guys way, way, way in his life when he becomes super huge and popular and wins the vote every time when he's voting, when he's trying to win stuff. I'm just playing with you, Rover, honestly. You know, if you want an endorsement, I will endorse your product, but I will not. But I will also do an editorial piece on it too. Like I could endorse, like I endorse the CR10. There's a lot of problems with the CR10. I've stated it many times. I like the CR10 for its build quality and for what I get out of it. But there are some problems with them also. And that's where, like, I am not trying to do a bias review. I'm just saying, is it a good printer? Yes. Does it print? Yes. What are the downfalls because of it? You know, like what do you have to worry about when you buy this printer? Well, it could catch on fire. It does not have the, this turned on. A lot of these, like I say with the CR10, unless you're willing to, it's a good printer. But unless you upgrade the board with the Uno, be prepared for it to catch on. It could catch on fire. Straight up, it could catch on fire because we know that it has thermal runaway protection turned off. And I said this to a guy who said, well, I want to buy a CR10 or da-da-da-da. And I said, with all those printers, you got to be worried about the being turned off. So as soon as you buy it, you might want to throw it on your computer and update it with the Uno board. That's being honest here. But yeah. If they expect an endorsement, I'm not going to endorse it. I'm going to tell them this is going to be a review. What I think about it, is it worth it? Do I think the price is perfect to what you're getting out of it? Now, if I had the printer here to test it out, if it printed in color, if it printed it nicely, if it wasn't off by any way, then yeah, I would have no problem endorsing it. But I don't have the printer. You'd sell yourself out, eh? Let me guess, Apocalypse. You're just the yes man, right? I'm not sure if I should keep him as a mod now. He might let anyone in. He'll be like, I want you to kick da-da-da. Doesn't do it. He only does yes only. So if I say it has to be a yes, then he's my man. I'll say what it is. Like, I mean, if someone said, here, we're giving you this printer for an unbiased review. Great. We're giving you this printer to, talk about it and test it out and play with it. Matt Johnson, thanks for coming in, man. Hammer. Who's going to hammer him? Who wants to hammer? I would recommend flashing it, Uncle Ron. I haven't flashed mine either. I've been lazy. But I want to do a video on me flashing it and talk about how simple it was, But, yeah. Because a lot of people get scared about opening up their CR10. I mean, I was scared to open up my frickin' CR10. Once I opened it up, I noticed that's nothing to be really that worried about. Nice. Yeah, that's what I did. I bought the clone. This is a clone too. I got this off of Timothy, TH3D. Tiffany. When he was at Murph this year, I bought one of these boards off of him, and I bought the leveler, and I also bought the easy out because I don't want to have a print where my filament runs out, and then it just prints air. Because it's happened to me. It's happened to my friends one too many times where they're just printing on air, filament gets stuck, and it ruins a print. And it's like, I don't want a 3 to 4 day print to get ruined. That's just me. Our flashing videos against TOS. Not that kind of flashing. Yeah, it would be nice if there was a backup, but at least the guy that's writing the new code for Marlin, he's actually trying to make a backup of it and everything else. So I would like to have my original CR10, but the CR10S code is out with the thermal turned off. So you got to go in there and edit and turn it back on. But yeah. Wait a minute, you got the band hammer, so you don't have to worry too much. Oh, that's kind of nice. So the sensor goes directly into the Octopi. I have not seen that one yet. Yeah, you can do that too. I mean, you can flash this separate CR10 board if you're that worried about it. But yeah, no, I'm gonna flash mine. I've been told it's fairly simple to do, and now that I got Timothy Hoogland's all the equipment I need to do it, I can do it easily. Yeah, I'm not worried about damaging the board, and it's only like $40 to buy a new one. Exactly. Apocalypse Survivor, that's why you have the Hummel. The Hummel power. You have the sword for Castle Grayskull. Let's put it that way. I have the power. He-Man. Yes, I saw a He-Man commercial yesterday. Someone I was looking on Retro Ontario's site, and they were showing the old He-Man commercials for Castle Grayskull. I have the power. You know, from the old animation. God, you look so gay at times. Oh man, that show was fun though when I was a kid. Hey, Skew 3D, thanks for coming on, man. Nice, you're printing the He-Man sword. Awesome. Yeah, I was just remembering He-Man back in the day when I was a kid, you know. Watching it on the cartoon, had to wait for hockey to finish. Ugh. Just so I could watch my cartoons when I was a kid. And I had to stick and watch through something called Ontario OHL hockey on a Saturday morning. That was annoying. Because at 12 o'clock, OHL Canada is on the air. Oh, no. And it was always the worst teams that they would show on that channel. And it was bad. And you would watch both teams play, and they would play something really bad. Like, I mean, it wasn't even good, those two teams. Always, it was the worst two teams. And it's like, I have to watch this. This is horrible. Okay, no problems. Sorry about that. Didn't know that. Honestly, I forgot about that. If I did forget, sorry. I do apologize. Yeah, I'm not a big fan. You know, even though I'm Canadian and we make the Canadian joke that everybody dreams about going to the NHL and that we live in igloos and that we love snow, I am one of those Canadians that says, not a fan of hockey, not a fan of snow. I don't mind igloos, though. Just saying. So, you know. And I remember this one day. I was on, I think it was YChat one day. And I was in a group and I was talking to a whole bunch of other Canadians. Just were on the group and we were just like joking around, having fun. And I remember this girl coming on the channel going, Canadians don't live in igloos, do they? Oh, yeah, we live in igloos all the time and we dream about getting in the NHL. We play hockey every day. You know, we go to our ice ponds out here and we skate around and, you know, work up a sweat. Really? You guys actually have ice in the summer? Oh, yeah, we have it during summer, fall, winter. Winter's really tough, though, because that's when we get the most snow. But other than that, yeah, we go around, you know, playing hockey at the skating rink and, you know, go down to a local ponds and go skating. You know, it's always snowing up here. Really? I didn't know that you guys had snow. Well, yeah, we got snow all the time. We live in igloos. You know? And she's like, oh, no, you're joking. There's no such thing as igloos. I said, no, look it up. We have igloos. She's like, no, you can't have igloos. No, we do. You know, our igloos have can have Wi-Fi in them too. You know, I was just going on, and this other guy's joining me we had about 4 people in the chat room. They were all following my lead, and she's like, okay, well, yeah, well, have fun, you know, when you're dreaming about the NHL. Oh, definitely we will. And she left the channel, and I started laughing my butt off. A few of my other friends were laughing. They were like, oh, God, you had her going. I was like, believe it or not, there is a, you may not know of it, but there was our Canadian comedian went to the U.S. and would tell the Americans something that's not true about Canada. And we had them wishing and doing certain things that would just make you go, makes us laugh. But at the same point, you know, you watch it, you just go, if you lived here, you know that we have summer, winter, fall, and, you know, spring. We have all the 4 months. We have everything that's in the U.S. has. You know, we have houses, we have basements. We have hotels, we have transportation, we have cars, we have paved roads. Yeah, someone in Atlanta, I forget who was in Atlanta, thought Canada still ran by still used Huskies in the middle to deliver couriers from one end of Canada to the other end of Canada. That we don't drive. No, we do it by dog sled. Okay. But it was funny. I was just like, okay, yeah. Somehow this went from Christmas movies? What the heck is going on here? I have to agree, though. For Christmas movies, Die Hard 1 and 2 are probably my favorite, too. Zack and Mary Make a Porno is a lot of fun. But I prefer Clerks is another good one, if you haven't seen that. Really, Matt? Someone asked you that? Oh, boy. Yeah, Wayne's World was a good movie, too. Oh, please. No. Not Dudley Do Right. No. No, not Dudley Do Right. No. You want to know everything about Canada? You need to watch. What I want to say? You need to watch Russell Peters when he talks about Canada. Yep, that'll give you all the information. Hey, you do it. Thanks for coming on, man. John, I should say. Sorry. And Askewed View 3D. I don't want to really say your real name because I don't want to goof it up. I believe it's pronounced Shoreham or Shoreham. I don't mean to butcher it. Sorry. Okay, thank you so much for giving me a little bit teaching there. Thank you so much, Uncle Ron. I do appreciate it. I have a speech impediment. Was born with it since day one. So even me trying to say a lot of English words, I still butcher it. It's just me. So I don't mean to butcher anyone's name or anything like that. So people, just to understand that. Oh, Shroom. I understand now. Okay, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Because you're saying Holmes, drop the E, and then it'll be like, yeah, I can understand that. So think of Sherlock Holmes, drop the E, move the S from in front, and it'd be like Shroom. So hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not pronouncing it right, I really do apologize. I'll just keep it at Askewed View 3D. We've all had that. I've been called many different names with my last name. My last name is so complicated for most people to pronounce. I just go, just call me Ron. Just don't even use my last name. Dorcas. It's not that I wouldn't say illiterate, but no, it's just a speech impediment. I've had it since day one when I was a kid. You should listen to me speak Japanese. I can do Japanese pretty well because it's such a weird language. Like watashi, which is wata, and then shi, shi. But certain words in the Japanese language I cannot pronounce. So yeah, I just think of other words I use that will mean the same thing, but shi wa baku desu. Baku desu. Des. Don't you mean des? Wouldn't that be one S and U? I just know it as baka desu. Like watashi wa baka. Or yeah, that's the way I know of for I'm an idiot. Baka is the word for idiot. So that's BAKA. Then there's Bakaero, which is something I can't pronounce on YouTube because it'll be mean demonetized. Like Orca, but different. Something like that. Okay. That's why. Okay. No, that makes sense. I used to be really good on my friends. I have two of my friends, which is, yeah, Baka's used as fool, but it's also can be used as idiot too. I've heard it used as idiot also. But yeah, watashi wa. Yeah, watashi wa. But I always see it as WA, not WAH. Then baku desu. Yeah. That also is the same type of idea. Doka Gaijin? Gaijin. Okay. So Gaijin is kind of a swear word in a lot of ways. How can I explain this? Gaijin means foreigner or foreign person, but it also can be used in the most rudest ways possible, especially when it comes to some Japanese it can bother some foreigners a lot because we get called gaijin desu or gaijin baka dewa. You know, it's just like, yeah, so I'm a stupid foreigner. I understand that gaijin means foreigner, but you know, sometimes it can become a little much after a while. Well, hopefully, you know, everybody did go over to it and was able to help you out, and hopefully you win. I'm just saying. I'm hoping that you do win. But, yeah, no. I'm glad you guys are all coming in. I was actually going to kill the feed like almost like almost an hour ago. I was just like going, okay, well, I only had one person on. That was a 3D printer kid, and then he kind of disappeared. And then it said I only had one viewer and never replied, so I figured this is a glitch in the system, so I was going to log off, and then all of a sudden, Uncle Ron came on, so I want to thank you so much. And then we had Apocalypse Survivor, Red Light, both came on, and then we had a Skewed 3D, You Do It, Rover, Matt Johnson. All you guys, thanks for coming on. I do appreciate it. Just wanted to go and throw it out there for y'all. $34 referrals? Holy crow. Rover, if you win, congratulations, dude. You need to do videos on all your winnings. But yeah, no, I was actually going to kill the feed early. But I'm glad that everyone's coming on and talking, and you know, now we're up to 11, so we got even more people logging in. Who else logged in? Come on, say hi. Don't be afraid. We're all friendly people. We mostly all men right now, but hey, you know, if you want to chat, join us. If not, I understand. Just remember, down at the bottom, you can hit the subscribe and the bell if you haven't already. And if you do, some type of neat thing happens on my screen. Well, actually, let's show you. In case you haven't already subscribed, you'll see this. Oh, yeah. That's what you get. Yeah, and don't forget to hit the thumb up. If you like the content I'm giving, thumb it up. If you don't like it, comment. Let me know what you don't like. It helps me cater the channel for everyone. Okay, Rover may bite, but not but the rest of us don't. So don't worry. I got to do a beer run. Okay, I'll go run. Understandable. You know, only one problem is I got the "You Do It" sticker. I just don't know where I'm going to put this on this laptop. I have too many stickers on it already. I'm thinking of removing this one. This one right here. This just says MakerBot. Matter Hackers. It's a big giant M in the square, but you can't see it because it's on a white board. So I'm just thinking of maybe I should just peel that off and throw it away, and then I would have more room and move some stickers around. Okay, so I'm just watching what's going on right now in the chat room, so I'm just following you guys. Oh, you only had to run to your fridge. Okay, well that's cool. Yeah. So just saying, like, where am I gonna put, like, the "You Do It" sticker is just huge. I'm not even sure where I would put it. I don't have a lot of real estate on this 13-inch laptop. Yeah, let me tell you what my numbers are, guys, in case, just let you guys know what how I'm doing right now. So we'll go to YouTube. Go to my subscriptions channel. I'm sitting at 64 subscribers right now. Just 64. Not bad growth. Like I said, I like the growth I've had. But, it is what it is. I think the problem is, and this is the way I look at it, it's not because of I'm upset with my growth. I'm really happy with the way I'm growing. Yeah, I could done it by a bigger laptop. Yeah, I think I may need a bigger laptop soon. Just saying. But I got some more stickers I got to put on here. So I got I already put on Hackaday one. I got the Murph. I don't got Earth. I'm not going to be able to go to Earth this year, which kind of bites. I open builds PodCamp Toronto, which is something I'm been with for a long period of time. Yeah, this is only a 13-inch laptop. The laptop I want to buy is the 17-inch gaming laptop. But when you get this laptop, 3 years ago, this laptop sold for roughly about $2,000. It's an i7. It's a Core i7 processor in here, so this thing does have a lot of horsepower behind it. This thing sold. I was able to. I snagged this baby, this Acer. For what did I pay for this again? $499. They made a mistake on a website. It was supposed to be $14.99. So I signed up. I grabbed it when I could. Got it, and I've loved this laptop ever since I've had it. There are a few issues I have with this laptop, but other than that, this thing is a workhorse. I throw anything at this, and the thing will handle it, which is nice. But you know what? I would like to get the Acer Republic of Gaming laptop when I go back to school. So that's what I am aiming for. Yeah, but I know I've been doing a lot of live streaming, and I do apologize for that. It's just been, an 18-inch laptop now they make for Alienware. Oh boy, yeah, I could not afford that even in my wildest dreams, probably. Just 18 inches of real estate. How heavy would that be, I wonder? Yeah, Alienwares are nice, but I'm just thinking about the real estate issue. 18 inches is a lot of real estate issue. Also, think about the weight you're carrying on your back. It's heavy. Yeah, I would think so too, Red Light. I definitely think it would be pretty heavy. You know, this channel's gone really weird. From us talking about stickers to computers, then to 3D printers, to the idea that I should create a list and have you all pay up to $4,600, so we can trade this printer around, so we can all review it and give an unbiased review, and then it'll just end up back in my house. Yeah, we've been all over the board today. Let's see if he's you do it. Have you heard about that? The printer that sells for over $4,000. There's a 3D printer out there. Does full color. The price of it, $4,600, and it's a prototype. They haven't really built the full thing yet. Mad. M3D. It's made by a company called Rover. It's called a 4D printer. Just look at the link Apocalypse Survivor pushed out, and you can look at it. Yeah, it's on Kickstarter. I wonder if Chris's Basement would like to get on it too. You know, we can get all the printers to, you know, put the money towards it, and we can try to give it, you know, pass it around and around and around and around, and see if it breaks down. You know, if it get passed around, it could break down. Yeah, that's what we were saying. It looks cool, but cost, you know. Yeah, probably he would. Yeah, but it's because of that hot end. It all goes into one hot end, which is kind of interesting. Yeah. No. Well, it's nice that you do 3D mail blast for 3D printers, computers, laptops, gift cards, $100 and over. Look at the email blast video. Yeah. Yeah, I'm believing that too. I really do think it's the firmware that's on it. But if I knew I would do it, I would definitely, you know, try to, you know, test it, see if it works, you know, put it through his tests, you know, and see what happens. If it has to do with the filament on it, probably. It could be also filament. It's probably a type of filament that's being used. Three cats. Don't know where you're seeing 3 cats from. I have a green cat. That's what you mean. Sorry for yawning, guys. It's been a long, long day. I didn't really get a lot of sleep. I only slept maybe 2 hours last night. So, yeah, I'm feeling it. Oh, actually, let me just check. Says I slept 8 hours and 42 minutes, but last couple of nights I haven't been sleeping right. On Friday, Friday I only got close to 3 hours of sleep. And the day after that was only 4 hours of sleep. So, yeah. My body's still catching up, but, oh, man. It's been a busy month. "29 minutes left on this print. Yay. Oh, man. Yeah, sorry to be tired, guys. It's been one of those days. Sorry, give you guys what my week has been. So on May 13th, I only got 2 hours and 13 minutes. On the Monday, I got 5 hours and 37 minutes. Tuesday, I had 5 hours and 39 minutes. Wednesday, I only got 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thursday, I got 6 hours and 50 minutes. Friday, I only got 3 hours and 13 minutes. And on Saturday, I only got 5 hours worth of sleep. And then today, I got my 8 hours and 42 minutes of sleep. Yeah, so it's been fun. What am I using to track that? That's a good question. My Fitbit tracks it. So what the Fitbit does, it also tracks like how much sleep I'm actually getting. So let me go back into my Fitbit here. I'm just going to bring up my screen here so you guys can see it all. Today. Yeah. Go ahead. So according to my Fitbit right there, I had 53 minutes of awake/restless. What this means is that I was up so many times during my sleep time that it detected that when I was sleeping, that I was restless or I was turning in bed or I wasn't really asleep. I'm going to pull up sleep pattern. There we go. So right there's my sleep pattern. I fell asleep at 4 o'clock in the morning. Just could not fall asleep. And I woke up at 1:40 in the afternoon. Well, I'm not working, and this is the long holiday anyways. I'm using this to catch up on my sleep and get my sleeping rhythm back to normal. But yeah, I was awake about twice that night for about an hour, about 15 minutes each time. And yeah. I'm going to leave the stream up. I'm going to have some restless sleep. What do you mean you're going to leave the stream up? You're going to leave the stream up? I'm going to have some... Well, what restless sleep means is that I was not asleep or that I was moving it back and forth in my bed, trying to get comfortable to fall straight away sleep. If you look at the data from my sleep 2 nights ago, you'd see that I was mostly up half the night. I was restless, like just totally just tossing back and forth. A skewed 3D view? Sorry, a skewed view 3D. You have yourself a great night, man. All the best. So you get the watch time. Yeah. So only getting 3 to 4 hours is not healthy. It actually is worse for me being diabetic type 2. So that can cause a lot of issues with my blood sugar spiking and everything else. So I got to be very careful with my sleep. So that's something I'm going to have to work on and get that back to normal. But yeah, believe it or not, the other tracker they can get from Fitbit, if it has the heart rate reader in it, it can actually tell you more closely of how your sleep is. If you're in full REM, half REM, because it measures your heartbeat and can give you an idea of how much you're actually falling asleep. Because even though you could be sleeping there and not really in a full restful sleep, you could be like, pass out. But it also can tell you how much your heart was beating, how restful that sleep was, how much REM you were in. It can give you all that information. It's actually pretty interesting. I use another system called SnoreLab. Let's see if I still have it on here. I might have deleted it. Nope. SnoreLab. What this does, it monitors your snoring and it can tell you if you need to go see something and, get yourself checked out. I mean, I've done one. Let's see if it has my mate. Let me play you a little bit of my snoring. Oh, yeah. You need to hear it here. Sorry. Let me play something that's really bad. I think somewhere around here was epic. Okay, so you guys think it's too loud? Well, let me see it. Well, my snore score is up to 200, so snoring 78%. That was when sometime in October was my first recording. And what it does, it just gives you some ideas. Looks like this one was my worst. What's my worst one? 142. Let's look in here. Here it is. Kills was looking for. Okay, it's plugged in now. Now you guys can probably hear it better. Yes, this is volume number. So that's for that. R. That's for this one. Hopefully, I've got the right one on, so you guys can hear this. Let's play that one right there. What you're hearing is me stop snoring in the middle of the snore. That is not healthy. I've already sent this off to one of my doctors who's checking out who's actually wants to put me in a sleep clinic soon to get tested for sleep apnea, and that could be causing my sleep why I'm waking up in the middle of the night, why I'm not sleeping properly. It could lead to a whole bunch of health issues that they're wondering if that's what's going on. So, yeah. Yeah, but honestly, guys, the only reason I bring this up is because I've been having some health scares. I've had my own health scares, and as we all do, we go, oh, I'll just worry about it later. You know, don't take it for granted. Your health is too important for your own self to just go, I'll get it checked out later, or I won't get a lot. I'll catch up on my sleep on the weekend. No. Yeah, exactly. Apocalypse Survivor knows exactly what I'm talking about. His wife uses earplugs. If we as males don't get ourselves checked out, we need to be careful. I mean, I know that I know it's expensive for you and for people in the U.S. We can find a way to give a go with that. Has an inflatable pillow somewhere else underneath the link. No, what I'm saying is that sleep apnea is what's happening is your throat is actually closing up, causing you to snore at night. What it can also do, it can also cause you to die in your sleep because you're not getting enough oxygen in your lungs. It can cause you to actually die. It's a real thing. You'll die in your sleep. Sleep apnea can do that to people. You just stop breathing. There's no reason for it. You just stop breathing. Middle of the night. You might go, and go back to your snoring routine. But, yeah, it's a thing. It actually happens. And one of my friends says, I snore really loud. So, when we're out traveling, he'll put earplugs in his ears. I put earplugs in my ears because he snores like super loud. And he doesn't hear it. But, yeah, no. Don't play with your own sleep, with having sleep apnea or anything about, with this, because my wife just elbows me. Ow. Yeah, well, my mom does that to my dad. My dad had sleep apnea. That's why I think I have it too, because I snore louder than him. But my dad would stop breathing about every throughout the whole night that they did testing. He stopped breathing about 49 times. 49 times. Think about that for a second. That's what I'm saying, guys. We should get ourselves, if you snore, get yourself checked out. Make sure you don't have sleep apnea. If you do, you're going to need a machine. It's about $1,000. But I believe there's a lot of government grants and everything else to cover this machine. It's a machine that gives you constant air to keep you alive and keep you from snoring. And what it does, it just pushes the air into your body. Now, mind you, in the morning, if you suffer from allergies, you're not going to like it, but you're going to be coughing up a lot of that stuff. But, at the end, you'll get more restful, proper, less tossing and turning nights. And you'll feel more energized every night afterwards. I got a friend who constantly was sleeping. He'd say he stopped breathing every 22 minutes. Every 22 seconds, he would stop breathing and sleep. It'll last for a minute, last for about 10 seconds, but then he'll be breathing again. But yeah, 22 times. Like 22, every 22 seconds, he would stop. 22, how was it? He said almost every 22 minutes, he would stop sleeping. He would stop breathing. It's like, wow. And you guys can download this app. It's free. All you do is you just turn it on before you go to bed. You set the timer. Just leave it on your bed. Go to sleep. And if you put your phone in your bedroom, and just let it go. And then listen to it the next morning. It's shocking what you can find out about your sleep pattern. But there's many different sleep apps that measure your sleeping and everything else. I've just noticed lately that I'm suffering I suffer from insomnia. Usually around this time of year, I get the insomnia kicks in. I get not a lot of sleep. And yeah, I've just been noticing more and more and more I'm not breathing when I'm sleeping. It's kind of scary when you think about it. But like I said, I've been tested for a lot of things, and it's just being smart and just get your health checked out, guys. Last thing you want to be is dead. I mean, there's so much to see in this world. We don't need to die. Just saying. So now that I've depressed everybody to the end of the earth, which is not what I wanted to do. Hopefully you guys are all still not depressed so much. Give me that. Let's do plug. Come on. Release it. So yeah, tomorrow is a holiday for me. Hooray! In Canada, it is known as Victoria Day. Yes, we still celebrate the Queen. Blah 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 blah. But I don't know if it's a holiday in the States or not. When it's our Victoria Day weekend. Let's. Well, on May 30th, Friday is Good Friday. Oh, that's March. April. May 21st. Actually, it is something else. Let's see here. We launch fireworks, mostly. That's about it. Just fire off fireworks. So we got tons of fireworks to get set off, Queen's birthday and all that. So apparently it's also known as Whit Monday. It's a Christian thing. On May 22nd, it's going to be National Maritime Day. That's observance. In California, they're going to have Harvey Milk Day on the 22nd. Yeah, usually they do them today or they do them tomorrow. I haven't heard any fireworks tonight. I have a feeling I'm going to hear them tomorrow for sure. Let's see. May 23rd is Energy Medical Service for Children's Day. Friday, May 25th. Very interesting day. National Missing Children's Day. That is always something you want to celebrate. Not. Yeah, no, I understand Harvey Milk. I understand why that's important. I find it odd. Just because I didn't know there was a day dedicated just to him, but it's actually only done as a local observance, and it's only done in California. But you guys got a Monday, but your Monday the 28th, which is after our holiday Monday, you guys have your you guys got your Memorial Day. So right there's your holiday. So you guys got it a week after we have ours. So then there's Jefferson Davis's birthday right after that on that same Monday. Massachusetts seems to have a couple holidays coming up. On the 18th and 19th, it's known as, 17th and 18th. It's known as Bunker Hill Day. Only Massachusetts, though. Then there's something called Juneteenth, which is June 29th. But there's only places that everyone, it's a local observance except for HI, MD, MP, MT, ND, NH, TX, UT. So, whatever those states are, I know one of them is Texas, they don't celebrate it. Except for on Tuesday the 19th, they have something called Empanation Day. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah, they have their Independence Day on that day. So a lot of you guys have different holidays that you guys don't follow in certain states, which is kind of find interesting. Like on August, like on this one, National is observance, but it's called the National Korean War Veterans Amnesty Day. I have no idea what that means, but okay. Like Hawaii has something called the Statehood Day in Hawaii, which is a holiday. There is also a holiday. Is like that's weird. Well, there's a lot of holidays in the States. Like on Monday, August the 13th, Victory Day, I should say, which is a state holiday only in Rhode Island. You know, so you guys have different holidays in different areas, but yeah, but Independence Day is your main day. Also, our day is July 1st, which is Canada Day, where we just launch out fireworks again and have fun and drink Canadian beer and get drunk. Well, that's if you can drink still. You know, if you're legal age and you can drink, then yeah, most people get drunk that day. like Christmas Eve, which is kind of interesting. It's a state holiday. Yeah, we can't go drinking in the parks. That kind of sucks. I agree with you there. Like, I would like to go out and just, drink outside, in the parks and, have fun. Yeah. Not like you guys have in the States with your, when you guys do like the, what do you call them? Trailer or something. Tailgates. That's it. Tailgating party. There goes. I got a bad fan in this computer. Every so often it likes to rev up. It makes this loud whining sound, and all you have to do is whack it and it stops it. And Christmas Eve seems to be a state holiday. Except for in Kansas, it looks like it says CS, LA, MI, NC, ND, OK, SC, TX, WA, and MI. I don't know why those states don't consider it. They consider it a state holiday. Everywhere else just observes it. Though Christmas everywhere around is considered a holiday. And then there's the day after Christmas is a state holiday in certain states. Over here we call it Boxing Day, and everything is open and we go crazy shopping. Because we want to get the best deals around, and, just the way we are. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. My mistake. Thank you so much for clearing that up. Apocalypse Survivor. Didn't mean to pronounce it the wrong way. Yeah, so it's Armistry. My mistake. Yeah, Armistry. Yeah, I do apologize for that. Yeah, so there's a lot of different holidays for both of us. I mean, our main holidays I can think of is camera. Hey, welcome to the chat room. I'm not sure how to pronounce is it Enro? Enrock? Or Enro? Or not sure how to pronounce your name. I do apologize, but thanks for coming in the channel. If you haven't already, subscribe, hit the bell, notified when we do these live chats. Zero. Oh, just pronounce it Zero. Okay. Sorry, man. There we go. So, yeah, it's, if you haven't subscribed already, man, please subscribe. And I do appreciate everyone that has subscribed and ring the bell. Just let them know when I go live. I'm going to be putting out some videos, hopefully at the end of the week. Like I said, I got the Fusion I'm going to be playing with probably this week. I'm going to have an Ender 3 video also. Hopefully we'll have some more. And I'm going to get some poly. Going to have some interesting filament to show you guys. Yeah, MASH lasted longer than the war. Exactly. MASH was a great series, though. Kind of give you an idea of what it was going. Like, this war meant nothing. It was a dumb war for us, for any one of us to be in. Yeah. It was supposed to be a policing assignment, which was actually a war. Suicide is, you know, the song. For MASH was Suicide. I think it's Suicide is Painless. I think is the title for it. Not a fan of the song, but yeah, it's there. So one other thing I want to show you guys. How many of you own a CR10 or own a Creality bed? Just like curiosity. How many of you guys own a CR10? Yeah, this one actually came off the CR10. That's why I'm asking how many people have the CR10. If you print it with a head, you've done it wrong. Okay? Just to let you guys know, we're supposed to print these without the head. And if you had a CR10 and you tried to print this cat and you had the head removed, you printed it right. Matt Johnson, yeah. There's a joke about it because when the CR10 came out, a lot of people got the one with the cat head. The majority of ones that came out, oh, your first one was headless. All right, Matt got it right. Mark got it right. Supposed to be headless. That's the way it's printed supposed to be. I want to find the G code because what I want to do is I want to replace the head with a Benchy on it. If I find the original G code, I would like the original STL. I like to chop off the head, put the Benchy code on top of there, and just slice it as that object. So, you know, instead of there being a head, there's a Benchy on top of it. You had yours missing your ears? Well, I got mine came out perfect. Perfect! And then my friend said I did it wrong because it was headless. Because it had a head on it. And I was like, what do you mean it's done wrong? He's like, your print has to have a head, doesn't have to have a head on it. It was an error in their G code. And yeah, if you print it with a head, it's considered that you printed it wrong. That's why I asked if you got the head or not with the head. But what I did is I picked up some other filament. This is filament from the guys over at filaments.ca. That is their silk green. I'm telling you, video does not. There we go. There's the green I like. See how it's changing color, guys? That is the green. That is how lime. And it's silk. It is smooth. I mean, the print just turned out beautifully. This filament is gorgeous. Like, I mean, I look at the print every day, and it's just like, goddamn clean as can be. It's so precise. Even at 4 whispers with a 4-point nozzle, even the Chinese, like, writing it on the side that's holding up in its hand is clean as can be. And it's just phenomenal how good of a print that came out. But this green is just gorgeous. If you guys are looking for filament, you know, you use the filament link down below. You know, if you want to order some, you're not being forced to. It does help the channel. Also, like I said, I put down there is a description for, you know, equipment. I'm going to be changing that a little bit. Every so often it winds up going. It's almost like a horn going off. But yeah, sanding down the bottom smooth as it can be. Even though it doesn't look like it, it is very smooth. But yeah. No, I'm just happy with that cat. That cat is kind of like my prize and joy. That turned out really well. We'll be doing more prints soon. Probably this week I'll be doing a I'll be reprinting some stuff on the CR10. Like I said, I'm going to have some more videos about yeah, I was going to call it a night anyways. I was just ending the stream off with just saying, guys, hopefully all the videos I'm putting out next week, you guys enjoy. You sent me some. Someone said they sent me a tweet. So I'm gonna load it up into Twitter. Three notifications for me. Something about DMing you about a certain print? Huh? Well, you were asking me about the. I'm glad you're on here. You asked me about the. Yeah, so here it is, the Color Fab wood. That's mine right here. I haven't used it yet. Color Fab is the one that makes the bamboo wood. This stuff is good, but be careful. It does. I have been told already that this can cause issues with my my head. That it can actually cause, without having a hardened head, these things are known to screw up your a 0.4 nozzle. That, and also the one that's the worst for it, which I also have a little here. I was looking for it. Is this the glow in the dark? Glow in the dark filament, I've been told, is also bad for nozzles. But like I said, anyone here will tell you about the same thing. That nozzle, when you're printing with this type of stuff on your nozzle, be careful with it. Now this is Color Fab also. This is the one I'm going to be playing around with next. Is going to be Feminitium. Going to give their stuff a try. Great. If you have a hardened a hardened steel nozzle, you'll be okay. You don't want, but you know, you'll be okay with printing out in this stuff. This is what I'm going to be testing in my I'm using this stuff. I want to be tested on the Troxy X1, because that X1, like I said, once I'm ready to destroy that printer and turn it to and put the new head and everything else, it's going to be a different printer altogether. It's not going to be the same thing. So, but I want to thank you all for coming on again, once again. I do appreciate it, honestly. And if you have any questions or concerns, you know, you can always hit me up. Email address is CanadianMakerProject@gmail.com. Just send it that way. Send it to my Twitter. Twitter is in the description down below. That is TJXDJCity. And for everyone that's that was on today, thank you so much for coming on tonight. And if you're not part of Twitter, or you haven't followed me on Twitter, or you want me to find out about stuff, yeah. All right. Yeah, I guess I should kill it. Anyways, thanks everyone. Once again, thank you all for coming on, and have yourselves a great night, and happy printing.